is someone invite you to read, open the book to you, and invite you to read their life. That's an honor that has happened to me several times. But the other side is also people writing in your own book. That's what really interests me. I'm on the plane, on seat 3B. Passenger Mario 3A. He starts opening the book of his life. And he shares to me that he was traveling, he has his business, he's a very wealthy man, he has his family, 3 children. How many? 2 daughters and 1 son. I have also 2 daughters and 1 son, almost the same age. So we start connecting and relating. One day, in his book of his life, he started going backwards and stopped in 1 page. A very dramatic event that happened to him. One day, he was traveling like 3 weeks a month. His family was being taken care by his own life. Like my case, like 2 weeks a month I was traveling as well, and my wife taking care of my children. So he gets a phone call and says, "Yes? What? It's not possible. Is she fine? Let me go back." And he goes back 2 flights and arrives back to DC where he lives. All the messages or the thoughts that start flowing into his head, is he going to be fine? Is he going to be fine? What is happening? So he enters the IC room, and then he sees his wife that is connected by tubes. And the doctor with the worst prognostics. I don't think that she's going to be able to make it. 5 days after, she passed away. And then he says, what would I be doing with my own children? I haven't raised my children. I don't know, I know their names, but what would I be doing? But the good thing is that he said, okay, I'm going to be taking care of my own children. And he started developing a relationship with his own children. So when he started looking at the book and sharing that to me, he says, these days, I go every single week. I go with my children every Sunday Mass, every morning, every Sunday. I have breakfast with my own children, and I have been able to recognize each one of my children. I'm not flying 4 weeks a month, but I am traveling only few days a month. So when someone tells you, why do you speak to a stranger? I tell you, so many people have left a footprint in my own book. And that was the case of Mario. Because with his lesson, I learned that I needed to take care also of my own family. That his wealth was in power, in fame, in glory, was not what really mattered. It was what really mattered is paying attention to your own children, paying attention to your spouse. He has some regrets. He mentioned, I remember having those silly discussions with my wife and not really even giving a hug to her, leaving home with a discussion. And then he had those regrets. But the good thing is that whenever someone opens the book of the life, there are moments of healing for that person, but also for you. So when my daughter asked me the question, Daddy, why do you speak with a stranger? I told her, you need only one conversation with one person, and that person will be no longer a stranger. Madam President.